This is Newsbreak 26 in Southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced a loosening of the Canada-U.S. border to reunite families on Monday. Immediate family members of permanent residents and citizens can now enter Canada, provided they can show proof that they are able to self-quarantine for 14 days. Canadians welcoming loved ones will also need to confirm that they have a suitable place to quarantine with access to basic necessities. In a press conference this week, I asked Premier Higgs for his reaction to this federal decision.
It is trying to unite families, the same as we've done throughout the rest of Canada, and provide once again a social environment under the new COVID rules.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, the international border has been a source of issues for Campobello Islanders who rely on a bridge to Lubec, Maine to connect to the mainland. Fortunately, the seasonal ferry from Deer Island to Campobello will begin operation for the season on Monday, June 15th.
Can't tell you how thrilled I am that East Coast Ferries is stepping up to the plate and providing this essential link. My only hesitation and my concern going forward is that 3.5 months, 4 months from now, the end of summer, they're no longer running and Campobello's back where it began. So I'm continuing to urge the province, to urge the federal government to make sure that this essential link becomes permanent.
85% of summer tourism to Campobello Island comes from Americans. Tinker is hoping more New Brunswickers make the effort to discover Campobello this year. Over in St. Andrews, many tourist attractions such as the Huntsman Aquarium and Kingsbrae Garden have already opened their doors for the season. The Oppenheimer-Prager Museum at Dayspring, an art museum in the former home of Lady Beaverbrook, is set to open June 12th.
So the building itself is really interesting. The people who have been in this building are interesting. And then my mother and my grandfather were both very well-known artists, and we have over 300 works by them hanging on the walls, including works by some famous people. I was able to buy back Lady Beaverbrook's old 1955 Land Rover, which she bought for when she was married to Sir James Dunn. Everything's original. I have it now. It's just being inspected so that it can be licensed, and it'll be back here any day.
Minister's Island, the historic former estate of Sir William Van Horn, is also opening on June 12th with exciting new additions to the 2020 season.
We're adding a high-end food truck, or a food trailer as we call it, okay? And we're really trying to put together a menu of great New Brunswick food. The menu will develop over the summer. So we'll start out with a small menu and then build as we go, getting feedback from people as to what really works.
Visitors can now buy their tickets online to help increase social distancing measures. Many Southwest New Brunswick businesses and organizations have been dedicated throughout all stages of the pandemic to adapting responsibly to COVID-19. Despite challenges, the Southwest New Brunswick Service Commission worked diligently to keep recycling from going to the landfill, recycling over 120 tons in March and April. Hats off to the entire community for that. The Charlotte County community is also planning to take a stand in the Black Lives Matter movement with a march in St. Stephen on Friday, June 12th. Beginning at the Charlotte County Mall at 3 p.m., participants will march peacefully down King Street to Town Square. Organizers are asking people who have been outside the province or in the Campbellton region in the last 14 days to stay home. Those who participate are asked to wear masks. I look forward to joining you there. That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and online exclusives, follow us on Facebook at CHCO-TV.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO-TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.